Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Asuka, the Empress Returns. So Asuka is the chase this month, and she is a modern era aggressive trickster. The raw link any color move starts with one more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage, and the stock, the Empress Returns gear. She's a trainer. Another one of the two MPs at 6-star. You're going to get 2 more yellow MP, and yellow moves will deal 100% more damage. Right off the top of my head, this would be great for Mickey James. It would be good for Ghostbuster Austin, Karrion Kross, maybe like Judgment Day Balor, just to name a few. I'm sure there's definitely some others that would really benefit from that. So she's the chase. We just had a free Trickster, Dakota, so I'll probably mostly be comparing her to Dakota at the end of the preview. I have 3 build sets, and we'll just get started with the 6-star, which is probably the best one in my opinion. This is I'm definitely not ready for this Asuka, that's for sure. And I think you'll see what I mean as we get in here. I do think I'm using all of the moves in between all the builds. No, I'm not. Not going to use Shining Wizard. 8 MP purple, deal 143k damage, choose a 4x4 area to swap into red gems. Just don't really see a spot for that. It pins, and I don't really see how it fits into anything that makes much sense. Like I said, this is the 6-star one, probably the best one. Empress kick, finisher, deal 198k damage, make 18 multiply gems into black gems. Asuka lock, 8 MP sub, make 20 random sub gems, do 169k for 3 turns. Remaining turn into trap gems. Those traps, when broken by opponent, deal 100k damage. Increase your purple MP by 3. Broken by you, deal 58k damage. Modify a 2x2 random area into multiply gems. Spinning back fist combo. 8 MP, deal 135k damage and make 13 trap gems into purple gems. The strap we're going to have for this, Fury 2, but level 12. Purple move damage medal for the finisher. Gonna have the Queen's Tiara on for this. It adds 50% to those multiply gems. Rhonda's jacket would add 100% off of the sub if you had a Rhonda's jacket. Of course, you could use the drip plate as we're using 2 black moves. Totally be a waste of a drip plate. I may equip it at the end of this just so you can see, but these are going to be realistic builds for like feud and that sort of thing. So I have the wrong trainer here. I was just messing around. I played a ton of matches with her, really trying to make it work like it would for feud or something, and it's going to be pretty painful. Yes, I have Mherex on, and he's really rare. It's not gonna matter. You'll see what I mean. This is also very random as well, so your mileage is gonna vary. You're gonna start off with the sub, so keep in mind you can't really use a sub reduction coach, or you're gonna sub for 1 turn and in feud your opponent will be loaded. So you don't really have a choice there of using this one and keeping more traps on the board. Sub reduction coach is not viable. You also, for feud, need 2 MP trainers. And now you're going to change the remaining trap gems purple. So this is random on whether they make a match, how many they make, and if you pin or not. So sometimes you're going to pin with this. Sometimes you won't. So this is actually perfect up to this point. And now you're going to make a whole 18 gems black of the multiplies. Again, random where they go. So this again was extremely friendly cascade, and we hit for a whopping 2.2 million damage. Keep in mind, even if you were to use a drip plate, that would also be random, and you wouldn't necessarily even connect them. So pretty much everything with her is random. You're gonna see some huge misses, some huge hit, and, well, not really huge hits, but you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna run this one twice. At the end, I will run it back with a drip plate on, just so you can see it really doesn't matter. I know it's in 2 times speed. I'll run it back at 1.25. Again, we got really lucky in that we didn't pin. We could go right into the sub. The trap gems there would drain their life, so we could go right to the sub, but I mean, also I probably should be showing you the finisher damage, which is not significant. So because you need 8 black MP, you have no chance at using a finisher, coach. So now we're like 3 cycles in, right? This is the 3rd cycle. They're not fast cycles. They can pin as well, although we haven't, which is really lucky, to be honest. Again, you can see those multiply gems go in random spots. They don't even go into, like, some of them went over the top of each other. Again, another not big pin, right? So that was it on 2 times speed, and honestly, that was pretty good because we didn't force any extra pins. So let's run it again. I'll do it at 1.25 speed. That's what I should be doing these at anyway. Forgot I had it on 2. I have really tried to find what I would think would make her extremely good, because I really like this Asuka gimmick. Ton of people like Asuka, but it feels really lackluster to me. And here you can see she broke a ton of the trap gems. The good news is we probably won't pin. Yeah, and you can see we're gonna make, what, 3 multiply gems? I mean, that's not very good. So this, I think, in a nutshell, completely shows the problem with Asuka, right? And this is probably her best moveset. Even if you were to put a drip on her, it's all random. And keep in mind, guys, this is with Mherex on as well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one, actually. Let's see if we can get some actual multiply gems on the board here. We do this time, but of course we pin. So I think you're starting to see the problem in general with this poster and the playstyle. 1.5 mil pins. It's just not fast. Really disappointing to me. And I know they can't all be, like, amazing or whatever, but, like, I just can't see using this competitively, and this is probably the best build. Again, a bunch of trap gems, and we force a pin. I think it's fine. We'll probably keep her down. Barely. Okay. Next is a version on this. Instead, though, we're using the Destroy. You can use this prior to 6-star. And it's a Destroy Trap Gem move. The fact that you turn Trap Gems purple with the one and Destroy Traps with the other kind of keep it away from doing any kind of like triple black thing. And just there is some variation here. This one will be without them. And also a couple different trainers, because you can do a lot of different, you could do a lot of different setups. Not that it's really going to matter. This is trying to make all the multiply gems, and we're going to try and choose a lot of traps to destroy to get them broken, etc. We'll see how this goes. We also have to get the purple filled, which is no guarantee, for sure. So this one has its problems as well. Oh, I didn't really talk about the move, I'm sorry. COVID brain. 8 MP Russian leg sweep, deal 143k damage, choose 7 trap gems to destroy. I'm sorry. Again, same sort of problem. You need 8 MP. There's the 5 match there for the black gems, that's fine. Some purple gems. You can see, like, it's just not really working out, like, in general, right? So let's just bust them. I brushed them. Just excuse me, it's okay. I'm gonna try and set up a finisher. This one, I feel like Lashley's jacket would definitely be better than the tiara, although the tiara is not bad either, right? But it's a little more control-y. Oh, 1, 2. You should be fine to break a bunch here. Alright. Let's see what we see. You can see even with all that, right? I mean, 1.78 million, guys. This is 6-star, max levels, max star fill. The damage just isn't there. See, we missed. I mean, like, we left a bunch on the board. It's just so random. And even not being random, the multiply gems just at 2 times the damage doesn't happen. Honestly, multiply gems for this should probably be 5 times, or the move should be like 6 MP. So you could put Matt on there and at least make him 4 times. Something like that, you know? But they're not. This is what we got. They're not going to be fast wins. Low charge people are going to cause you issues a lot of times too. You can see there's no guarantee you're going to fill your stuff either. A little bit lucky there. Alright. So, last move set, and then I'll actually put a drip on, and you guys can see that she's really not that impressive even with the drip, like as far as a feud setup, right? Okay. So this is the Botch build, and it's really not that good either. Which is really kind of a bummer, like I said. At least she has a really great training ability, but this is probably the most disappointed I've been for a chase in a long time, especially because it was Asuka. The gimmick is really cool. She looks awesome, like a lot of the move animations. Pop-up knee strike, 8 MP, deal 137k damage and make 30 botch into red. Running hip attack, 7 MP, deal 120k damage, choose 6 to make into purple. Double knee face breaker, deal 68k damage, choose 2 gems to make into 3 turn juggernaut gems that will steal 156k health and make 17 random into botch at the end of the countdown. So if this was steal like 2 million? Or a million and a half, then this would be really cool. Like 10 times bigger than it is. But at 156k, it's a drop in the bucket when you're going up against 12 million plus health people. So really, instead of using like Santa Hogan, I just figured I'd throw Batista in for 1 MP and 50% move damage. It's not huge, but it's something. Red gem damage, botch gem damage, and sting for 4 red MP. That gets everything loaded. Obviously the skill plate is doing nothing here. If you had this skill plate, the Hitman skill plate, I think it would work off of the Juggernaut gems at the end, but you'd have to get there. We do, however, have a choose. Purple. And, I mean, theoretically, you could do 2 5 matches if the board laid out perfect. You got really lucky and you didn't cascade. So, like, this already doesn't work because there's 2 yellow on the bottom here. So we're just going to go for 1 5 match that we swipe into. You can see we end up being short, right? Like, because we have to use that. So you need like a perfect scenario, or you need gem generates to get it twice. Plus, I mean, realistically, it's not going to happen that often. It is what it is, though. This is what we got, so... we want to do this. And from here on, like, if you could get a red match and refill this, that would be great. We obviously did, so... oh, there we did. But yeah, a whopping 300k in health steal isn't going to cut it. So it's pretty disappointing. Also, you can see what happens now that we're going to end up going up against somebody with a sub. We're going to have a bad day. There's our Botch gems. And this, you'll see how hard this hits. $1.6 million. And now we're on the wrong end of the sub train here. And unfortunately, Trish has a long sub. So you can see competitively, I mean, that helped a little bit. A lot of it. Competitively, it's going to be rough to run this in anything, including even tours, because it just doesn't hit hard enough to win. That's why I said, like, the Juggernaut probably would need to be like $1.5 million to $2 million, not 150,000, to be worth much of anything, you know? Again, there's not really a lot you can do. Don't think this is going to do it yet either. But, you know, I've been surprised before. Yeah, she's going to kick up. I probably should have swiped to get more health steal on that 5 match, but I just kind of wanted to end it, to be honest. I should have known that wouldn't happen, though. See what I mean with this amount, setting up 2-5 matches? It's very difficult, plus then you have pin bar issues. But let's see what happens. We might be able to make it happen here. Sure. I mean, it's Mherex, so of course I was going to cascade there. That might do it anyway, though. Okay. So that's kind of the movesets for Asuka. You see why I don't really see a spot for the 8MP 4x4 that's going to pin red gems. Red is in her primary. I just don't really honestly see a lot here. So drip plate, let's just put it on. You may have seen Asuka hitting hard with the drip plate. I think it's very random if you're going to do that. Like, hit that hard for it to work. Just how, based on how random everything else is. Trainers back on. Also, apologies for the low energy in the voice. COVID is still kicking my butt. But it is what it is. I'm fine. We're gonna use Mherex because why not? I mean, if you're using a drip plate, you probably have Mherex. Alright. Keep in mind Dakota with the drip plate is going to do more than 10 million. Alright, let's see how we do. These luckily are in a spot where they're gonna hit. So, all of them mostly turned. And that was still only 3.6 million. It's way, way better. For sure. And we did win on one cycle that time. Let's run it one more time. But it's hard to say, take a character 6-star, put a drip on it to hit for 3.6 million when there's so many superstars. It makes way, way better. Maybe if you're a huge Asuka mark, you know. That's also with Mherex. And again, keep in mind it's going to be really random how many you lose during the sub, if they end up next to other black gems, etc, etc, etc. You're going to pin when you change your purple. Random sometimes if your purple works out. You can see there's the pin. Let's find out if we connect much. Alright, so here's another drip plate take. Looks like we did okay. 2.9 million is all. So again, you're gonna suffer from random, even with a drip plate, right? I mean, I'm sure if you had Matt on and stuff, which you can't run in feud unless you had a top line, but even with a top line, why would you use this superstar, you know? spin again. And then let's end up seeing how we do on this one. A lot of multiplies, so we might not change them all. We did okay, that's for sure. 3.8. So 3.8, a 3.6, and a 2.8. I'll let you be the judge of it, but to me, not at all worth a drip plate. So, Dakota's better with or without a drip plate. You should take Dakota to 6-star first, in my opinion. Unless you're a huge fan of Asuka, like you're marking out sort of thing. I just don't really see where she fits in. Currently no tag link, so not going to be useful in Showdown at all. At 8 charge and not good to begin with. Feud, why would you ever use her over Zianka? China with a drip is going to be better. China without a drip is better. Becky's better. You really would take her out for a trainer if it's game changer for her. So Dakota's better, Zianka's better, China's better, Trick Becky's better. Yeah, I would take up Judgment Day Rhea before her as well. 5 shards away from, can I get 5 shards? Honestly, I think this Asuka is probably better anyway. Especially 6-star, you know, get a Judgment Day plate with an ultimate strap. I don't even think this is the best Asuka, so yeah, it's really disappointing to me for the chase personally, because Asuka is an incredibly fantastic wrestler. So at least the trainer is good, certainly worth getting if you can. I wouldn't worry about going for 5K because she just doesn't hit hard enough for it to matter at this point. I don't really see a future where this poster is amazing unless we get some kind of gear. Like I said, plus 2 MP gear would allow you to use matte, plus 3 on the multiply gems. Those kind of things would make a difference. Both together would be crazy good, and then she would be completely usable. Those are the things I would do. Also, the healing Juggernaut gems should probably be at least $1 million, $1.5 million instead of 150k. Nothing is really impressive about her. I'm gonna hopefully get her. I don't care about the 5k unlock shards, not really gonna push for that. This is a month where if you can, I would save your evolutions for the 6-star evolution event, your evolves and stuff, because I just don't feel like you need the shards for her. You know, if you have somebody that the trainer is a huge difference, then maybe you take her 6-star. But this will probably be the first chase since not Elias that I don't take to 6-star. Like right as soon as I can, right? Like on the next MLC. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. And thanks for watching. Good luck out there.